Alright, welcome everyone to the first night of Monday Night Blood Bowl. Today we're going to create our team and maybe do a bit more. I'm really not sure if we'll play a match. Probably will, but let's get to it. I'm not the best at Blood Bowl, but I've been thinking it through. I feel like playing Chaos would be a good idea because they're a very brutal team. They like to kill other players and such. Um, not the best when they have to play the ball, but I figured it'd be good to get a point and then just beat the hell out of the other players, the other team. It's either that or we play just standard humans, because I'm pretty good with them. Or orcs. Orcs are good too. But let's do Chaos. I need to think of a name for our team. Any suggestions from chat? I just realized that my follow counter on stream is fucked up.
That team.
The knobs.
No space?
I like the Isaron thing. Let's see what all we got. Ooh, pink. We do pink. Ooh, or the red. Thinking the pink. What do you guys think? Do a pink team called the Knobs?
Are you trying to make a one-night gay joke?
Necronomicon face. There we go. I like that one. Ah, someone already took the knobs. There we go, someone didn't take the knobs with 2 S's. Ooh, where do we want to have our stadium? Thinking here, because it's all purpley and evil. Knobs Palace. Yep, let's let our assistants create the team roster. So there's our team. We got some devilmen. Let's look at the roster real quick, see what we got. Alright. Chaos Warriors. Okay. So what abilities do they have? Horns mutation. Player with horns adds 1 to his strength on any block he makes during a blitz action. Huh. So it's harder to blitz on them then. This team is owned by Gay Batman. Yes. Why didn't we should have discussed this beforehand, Doctor? We could have done some really cool things. Let's get a sponsor.
No! Stop attacking it!
Talismans Are Us. Spike Magazine. Bank of Guild of Bandits. Bloodweiser. Oh, we could be sponsored by Bloodweiser. Ooh. I think Bloodwire's up there. Chaos Gift Shop, that's pretty good. Skaven Cheese, Goblin Gambling, no. You know, I'm really feeling either Bloodweiser or Chaos Gifts Shop. I'm thinking we go Bloodweiser though. Let's go with them. Can I not change what type of cheerleaders we have yet? Huh.
I am gracing you with my presence.
Yes. So what do you think of the team so far?
Looks good so far.
We'll see how this goes. Tell you what, our big guy though, he's got a lot of different abilities.
Oh, I feel like death.
Yeah, he'll be alright.
I went to the doctor yesterday, and I went to the hospital I usually work at, and the doctor came in. She was like, "Huh, wonder why I hadn't seen you in a couple days." I was like, "Cause I'm dying." She's like, "You're not dying. You probably got that bug everybody's got."
Ooh.
I was like, "Lovely." She was like, "Yeah, my kid's been out of school for 2 weeks."
Ooh, shit.
I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, it lasts a while." I was like, "I've been sick since Wednesday." She was like, "Are you still vomiting?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Then you are one of the lucky ones."
That's a good thing they can't come over the internet. Let's see though. What league do we want to be in? Do we want to just go for the cup? Because it's a single elimination competition.
I don't know about that.
Or we could do something longer. Like this is round robin. I'm feeling this one because it's a single round robin competition. In the round robin format, all teams play each other once. Each team earns 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, 0 for a loss. But with this, it's just a standard mode where everyone just kind of whoever loses is eliminated until there's only two teams left.
Yes.
So
you're playing AI.
Yeah, I'm not doing versus regular people. Fuck that.
So I have an idea for another game for us to do, because it's a game I've been wanting to get good at for a while.
Is it Blood Bowl 1?
No, it's Rocket League.
Yeah. Hard part is we don't both own it on the same console.
It doesn't matter. Rocket League is cross-platform.
Right, but only private matches.
Yes, but you could do a private match on its tournament settings.
Ooh, that's true.
That's why I asked if you were playing AI. Because you could set up a tournament and I could join, and then we play. And we could do a whole, like, season for, like, months.
Yeah. That's kind of how I want this to go. Once I finish Blood Bowl, then I gotta find a different game.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the other thing that I came up with. I think I sent you a picture of it.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of it.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. The teams or players receive +1 modifier to recovery from KOs this match.
Yeah, I called my boss earlier, and he said, "Well, what do you want now?" Just letting you know, I'm not gonna be in tomorrow. He was like, "Okay." And I coughed, and he was like, "Well, don't get me sick now, too." I was like, "Oh, good. He's not being an asshole today."
That is good.
But there's like 4 of us that are out. So I'm really surprised because he's got like 2 on each shift. 2 on first shift, 2 on second.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would assume he's kind of hurting for people, but luckily during the week he gains an extra 2 part-timers for first shift.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
Yeah. No, I was playing some Rocket League today and doing fairly well.
Good.
And I was like, this could be one of the games me and Kyle play to do the whole sports thing.
Yeah, that would work pretty well. Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look more into it and what all.
Wait, we're fighting women? Oh, tits.
Are you fighting women?
I think we're fighting Amazonians.
Oh yeah, those are some Amazonians.
Yeah, this might not go well.
Some of those might not be women.
Some of them just might be men with melons. This is the most manly looking team versus a bunch of demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my team. Have you ever seen this game played before?
No, that's why I'm really interested to see it.
Okay.
Like, I'm assuming it's not like a standard NFL game.
No, not at all. Not at all. Instead, as you'll see here, I'm moving my pieces around the board.
Oh.
Wait, are they kicking? Oh, we're kicking.
So, I'm assuming that there's a tabletop version of this game.
Oh, probably. This whole thing's made by Games Workshop.
Because that's what this looks like. If nothing else, it's obviously inspired by tabletop games. Speaking of orcs and goblins and demons and all that kind of shit, did you hear what World of Warcraft's doing?
What they're doing or what they did?
Well, what they're doing.
What are they doing?
They're opening up old school servers.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Did you see what they did at BlizzCon?
Besides shut down a bunch of game rumors.
They made a giant 10,000 character diorama. Each character in the diorama is a player character who was at BlizzCon.
Oh wow!
So you could actually go look up your character. It's really freaking cool.
So everybody that was at BlizzCon
that played World of Warcraft at least
played. Wow, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Seems really cool though.
Yeah, it's really cool. They're all just little red and blue figures. Red for Horde and blue for Legion.
Yeah.
Legion? Sounds right. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Anyway, one of the things I was watching the news about the new old new servers.
Mm-hmm.
I love how they did the trailer for it because it's somebody one of the characters from the game talking to you, and the little character pulls out a remote with a big red button on it and presses it.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically takes every trailer for every expansion of the game and plays it in reverse. So that
that's really cool sounding.
So at the end of it, it's just original WoW.
See, a lot of people have been wanting that. because
A
WoW's
bunch
just
of people
too
have been
damn
trying
big.
to do it by themselves for years now.
Well, and fans have done it before. It's just WoW is so damn big at this point that it's just so hard to like get into it.
Well, it's not just that. Blizzard keeps shutting down those fan projects.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense because people are playing their game for free.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, this is Blood Bowl.
It does not look like my cup of tea.
No, you probably wouldn't like it that much, but it is enjoyable because there's lots of different strategies. Like one legitimate strategy is literally kill the other team, like murder them.
I could see the appeal of the game. But my thing is I've never been a strategy game person, which is weird because one of my favorite board games is Risk.
Yeah. Apparently they're doing a clearance on Psychonauts.
Aren't they coming out with a sequel?
Yeah, I'm excited. Apparently it comes, like when you buy the sequel, it comes with the first one.
Oh, that's pretty cool. My mother enjoyed that game.
It's a great game. I was playing it for Livy at one point. Did we talk about that image I sent you?
No,
What do you think?
I have no idea what it is.
Oh, I gotta look at the image again, see what all I put into it. Wait a second. It's the opponent's turn anyway. They're trying to decide what to do. So I'm trying to force the opponent to go to the right side of the field. Oh, those bastards, they went to the left. Okay, so the concept of that image, and I guess this will be the announcement of the weekly daily, is once a week I'm going to do the dailies for 3 different games. The games that I put in that image.
Oh, so the games that have daily challenges you're going to.
Mm-hmm. Do the dailies. Yes.
Have fun with that.
I think it'll be... Oh, nope, definitely not doing that. I think it'll be awesome.
I think it's gonna be nice. Are you gonna do all 3 of them, like on stream, or record them for you?
All on stream. What I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do is like do like 10 runs in the games I really don't care too much about, but then in like Dead Cells, I'm gonna do the full until I feel like I've done the best I can.
It sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun and really enjoyable to do.
Oh yeah.
So as you can see, almost every single time I knock down one of these Amazonians, they get crippled or knocked out. And it's amazing.
Very muscular people, but weak bone structure.
Apparently, yeah. Do I want to blitz? No, because he's got too much coverage there. Let's move you here. Yeah, let's move you there. Because that'll stop them from rushing up. Let's get my big Minotaur moved up some. Move my beastman over here. Every single move, there's dice being rolled. And I can't force you out of bounds. Damn. If you force a player out of bounds, even if they don't have the ball, the fans will actually run up and kill them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which can either result in them being knocked out or actually dead. Which in a game mode like this, where we're doing an actual round-robin tournament, could mean that you lose the... Actually, I can blitz you, it's worth it. Yeah, let's blitz you. Oh, that sucked. Reroll. That's a bit better. Double skulls is a bad thing. If I get a skull, that means that I get knocked down instead of them.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. I think that's everything, though. I've moved all the characters. Yep, we're good. Okay. I was playing this with my friend Jared the other day.
Yeah.
Co-op. It was pretty good.
I'm assuming not Jared from Subway.
No. No. Have you? I don't know if you've met Jared. He's our youngest friend.
How young?
19.
Oh, wow. Because didn't I hold that ranking for a long time?
I think so. Yeah, you did for a while. Wait, what? Why did that... What do you have? No! You KO'd my person. Damn it. God, their running game is really good.
So I have a couple ideas for Fallout I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem I keep running into, because I want to do a playthrough of every affiliate and every faction.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to play through the entire Brotherhood of Steel, the entire Railroad, all of the Minutemen, play through all of the Institute, siding specifically with those factions.
Mm-hmm.
And now with the additions of Nuka World, I could do a Raider playthrough.
It's true. Bless you.
So I'm really... The problem I'm having is that the part of the game you play through everybody's scene, like up until you decide who to go with.
Everyone what?
So the part that you play through in the beginning before you start siding with different factions, besides the Minutemen, everybody's scene. Repeated.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to just bore people with that beginning. How far did you play into the main story? Did you beat it?
4, yeah.
Yeah. So, the point where you need to get to side with any other faction besides the Minutemen, because I don't think you can progress the story. Actually, I think you have to do it with the Minutemen too. Is you have to go and kill Kellogg before you start.
Yeah, Kellogg is like where the thing actually opens up finally. You can go do stuff with the no, you can do Brotherhood of Steel before that.
No, that's where the Brotherhood of Steel first.
Because you meet the Brotherhood of Steel before that.
yes, you meet them and you can do some stuff before then, but you have to kill Kellogg to advance anymore. Now, I could be completely wrong, but that's just what I found in doing research.
These Amazonians are assholes.
Hey, be careful, Wonder Woman might come up. And her movie did great.
I might have to risk this.
What are you risking?
Tackling into the into this group here. So I can only blitz once, and I'm gonna have to use this blitz. Let me go for it. Reroll.
Anyway, my dilemma is, do I play up until Kellogg's point and save that game and go in and change it? Or do I play up to that point with every one of them so I don't have to go in and alter the character at all? Because I have ways with mods and everything to go to that save file, take that character to another point, because there's a cheat room, and I could take him to the cheat room and alter its look and name and everything, and that makes it a new save file or a new character under my save file.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, do I do that, or do I just play up to that point so I don't have to alter it all? So I don't know.
Scruffly muzzle, no!
Oh, something I didn't see. Do you get to name your players?
Yeah, when you hire them yourself, you can name them. They also have auto-generated names like Fresh Knobber. Nogger? Fresh Knobber? Yeah, Fresh Nogger. Bless you.
Thank you.
There's no reason to get you over there. You're not gonna make it.
My dog is laying in front of the washing.
I guess that's good. I don't know how you can see that from where you're at.
Where I sit in my office now,
Mm-hmm.
I face out. I can look out my door. You know, the door to my office.
Yeah, the thing that you close so that no one can see in your office.
Yeah, I can look out of that and see the washing machine.
I guess I'm not familiar enough with where your washing machine is located.
Right next to the stove.
Are you talking about the dishwasher?
No, the washing machine. When you walk into my kitchen and turn to your left, there is a stove, then my washing machine, and then the dryer. It's weird, but it worked.
I stunned the Queen of the Stars. But they're about to score. So, let me explain a little bit about how Blood Bowl works. There are 16 turns in a match. After 8 turns, there's a halftime. When you score 1 point...
Let me stop you right there. I've always been confused at why there's halftime in video games.
There's halftime because there's halftime in football.
Okay.
This is fantasy football.
But there's no point in having a halftime where there's no show and none of the players have time. No point.
It doesn't bother me that much. I don't know what's wrong with you.
It just does.
Okay. Quick safety, offense, something. A fraction before the defense is ready. Catching the opponent. Flat foot. Fuck.
But continue on with your explanation.
Anyway, you have 16 turns total, where each person gets a turn per turn. So there's actually 32 turns, if that makes sense.
There's 16, but each person gets
one turn. Yep.
one turn.
Yep. There's no like there's only touchdowns. There's no actual like what are they called? Field goals. It's just touchdowns.
Oh, so there's no kick at the end.
Right. So you've got the kickoff. You can't like go for the extra point or anything like that. It's just straight up touchdowns. I'm not sure. I'm fairly certain that if you kill enough of the other player's team, they will concede. I swear to God, if you drop this ball... Okay, good. There's a chance when you have your runner pick up the ball that they'll drop it. And he had like a 67% chance of actually picking up the damn ball. I've seen them drop it on more.
That's tough.
Yeah. Let's follow. Oh yeah. Let's put you there. Hello. I came all the way from hell just to beat the shit out of you.
God, if I don't quit dying, I may go to hell.
Yeah, don't go to hell, Sean. Just stay here. Let these demons come and fight.
If I die, that's definitely where I'm headed. I made peace with that a long time ago.
What? Why is he not? I'm confused.
Oh, the other playthrough of Fallout I want to do is a pure survival playthrough. Because have you ever seen or looked into the survival difficulty on
Not on 4.
Okay. You get exhausted.
So you actually need to sleep and shit?
Yes. No fast travel.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's just inconvenient, not worth it.
There's dehydration, starvation, there's no auto save. You have to sleep to save.
Makes sense.
And I think that's pretty much it. Let me look that up. Just There are a couple mods that that add fast travel back in.
Of course.
One of them is once you infiltrate the institute, you get the access to
To
the
the Institute
teleporter there.
teleporter. That makes sense.
And that makes sense. I'm like, okay, it makes sense once you get the teleportation machine that you could use it anywhere. I mean, it's built into your Pit-Boy at that point. Okay.
Let's stand you up.
Oh, when you exit the game, it saves for you, so that's still fun. Oh, ammunition has weight?
No! Fuck.
So a mini nuke is 12 pounds.
Wow. I get that's light for what it should be.
Well,
So if I don't touch
think
down this turn, then I'm just gonna have to get it in the second half.
but yeah, a mini nuke is 12 pounds. 10 millimeter round has a weight of 0.025 per round. So
With
how
enough
many
rounds, it would be a pain.
If one becomes over encumbered, their agility and endurance will drop by 2. They will suffer from fatigue and they will take constant damage to their legs. Rather than permitting fast travel while overcumbered, the perk Strong Back eliminate these negative effects. Further to this, carrying weight for the sole survivor and their companions has also been reduced.
They're really trying to put that character out of bounds. Well, time to hit back. I think I'll try and actually injure some of them.
Ooh.
What?
Locations take 35 in-game days for non-cleared location and 80 in-game days for cleared locations to repopulate enemies and loot.
That's not worth it. This sucks. I think that was the end of the match, end of the half anyway.
As opposed to the standard 7 and 1. Additionally, the workshop inventory has been restricted, which may affect the availability of production of items. You keep saying it's not worth it. I'm saying that's a challenge.
It's a big challenge. If that's what you feel like doing. I have an idea for my team. We're gonna try
One
this.
of them's gonna get.
We're gonna try caging everything up.
One of them's gonna get thrown in jail for performing hellhound fights.
No, we're gonna. Let's see. No, everyone's in pretty good shape right now. I like this positioning. Yeah. No, we're gonna have this guy back here in the back pick up the ball, and get behind the Minotaur, and
Oh, I see.
yeah, and then I'm gonna have them push.
You're gonna stonewall.
Yeah, I'm gonna push, because that's what these guys do best is beat the shit out of people. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna beat the hell out of these Amazonians.
Okay, fatigue, hunger, and thirst reduce maximum AP. Additionally, one can contract an illness from a various sources, such as oversleeping on mattresses or from use of medical items. Ah.
Makes sense.
Also, sleeping for less than 7 hours no longer heals HP. But if you go to a doctor, you won't have the chance of getting contracting an illness.
Because they're supposed to be clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Which still makes no sense. I mean,
The fact that the wasteland is so dirty still doesn't make any sense. If we even tie this match, I'll be happy.
what's the score?
1-0. We're losing right now, but this might work.
Ooh. If crippled in any form, there is no longer recovery with time, and must be rectified with a stem pack by sleeping in a bed till the sole survivor is well rested, or by visiting a doctor. The third rank of adamantium skeleton, however, largely negates the effects as it makes the sole survivor's limbs immune for the effects of crippling. Okay, so that comes in.
They've put a hole in my defense.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Alright. Nope, nope, shit.
Well, besides Europe, when downed in combat, companions no longer heal themselves automatically, and thus require a stem pack to recover from their injuries.
Yeah, I never helped my companions in that game.
If left unattended, it will leave the sole survivor traveling party and return to the most recent settlement to recover.
That's not too bad.
No, I thought that was going to be a whole lot worse.
No, because you can't kill any NPCs in that game.
Hey, this is a whole new mode. It could be a whole new ball game.
And we lost the ball.
Like, think about it. I mean, Dogmeat has no... Like, Nick Valentine has an important quest. So I could see him being immune to a death. But just think, Dogmeat's just there to be your buddy. Just think of walking along and get a notification. Dog meat is dead. Go to sanctuary to his grave to mourn him.
That'd be awesome. It'd be a much better game.
If he died?
Yes. Give me some heart to the game then.
I couldn't do it. I'd rage quit right now. I don't think it'd be rage. It'd more be like sad quit.
I think it would add a lot to the game if that was in there. Finally tackled someone. Oh good, and they're stunned. Perfect.
So what do you think Fallout 5's gonna
A long time from now. Bless you again, I think.
be? Just spitting up phlegm.
Yeah, Fallout 5 isn't going to be for years.
Well, I know that. But what do you think could be done that they haven't already done? Okay, let me ask a more specific question. Where would you want the next Fallout game to be located?
I don't know.
Because let me look that up.
Dude, you haven't moved yet. Why is that a... Whatever. Oh, because I stood you up. That's why. Let's do it.
So, do your different players have different move sets based on what they are?
Yes. Right now, most of my guys are beastmen, though, so it doesn't really matter. Like, the Minotaur obviously is a lot stronger and bigger.
Yeah, like he's a brute character. I'm sure he doesn't have the range.
Yeah. He can't move as far, but he is beastly and also has rage ability, which is why he keeps moving more than once.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Which is definitely really cool. I think that's good. Actually, let's put you right there. You can get other like you know how I'll get those dice that are they're like a little POW symbol with an exclamation mark in the middle.
Yeah.
When someone doesn't have the tackle ability or the dodge ability, that actually hits them and knocks them down.
Oh.
If they have dodge, then they can just, it's like you push them back. Really, you're gonna blitz on him right now? See, like that, since I don't have dodge, it's gonna knock me down. Which means I'm gonna fall again. And he's stunned. That's great. Oh! And they potentially will catch the ball. No, they didn't. I did! Haha! Fuck at you! My ball now. Where are you?
Okay, so this website is giving me a whole lot of locations of even if it's been mentioned.
Oh, and if they have block, you know how they have the skull with the little POW symbol? Normally that knocks both players down, but if you have block, it only knocks down one of them.
You know what would be funny? A Fallout game based in Detroit, Michigan, where the city actually looks better.
It wouldn't take much. Is there a character in front of them? No, there isn't. Ooh.
So
ooh.
I... Okay, let's...
and stand you up. Let's move you there. Let's stand you up too. Let's you right there. Can I still reroll? I do have one more reroll. Okay. No, they're stunned. But that clears me up to run like hell over to there, I think. Nope, playing it safe. Not going for it. Shit, I didn't mean to follow. Doing some good stuff here. Knocking down some characters pretty well. Yes, they're injured! Oh, no long-term effects. Damn. We'll just keep tackling her back farther and farther and farther. I think that's one of the things I really like about this game is how much there's like each game impacts the next, even without even besides oh, you lost last game, so this game really is important. Now they also put in oh hey, yeah, your character got injured last game. Yeah, they're out for a while. Or, oh, that person died? You gotta buy a new one.
Okay, so it looks like Fallout 1 and 2 take place in California.
Sounds right.
Three takes place in Washington, D.C., don't it? Like areas of that place.
Yeah. Why would you need a dodge?
And then you've got Fallout New Vegas takes place in the Mojave Wasteland. And then 4 takes place in Boston.
Oh, that's where the dodge came in. Okay. Do you have dodge? You do have dodge. But still, let's see.
I would like a northern
Canada,
wintry. I don't know if I'd want to go to Canada because I was listening to that guy Oxford.
Touchdown!
Woo!
Woo! We did it! We tied the game. I don't know how many turns are left, but we tied the game.
Have you gotten to halftime yet?
Yeah, we're past halftime.
Oh wow. The thing that is great is that classic 50s Americana style.
Yeah, why would the 50s be any different in Canada?
Well, who's to say that Canada didn't turn against us in the last bits of the war?
I think most of the lore doesn't say anything about that.
I don't think it refers to Canada at all, which is weird.
They weren't really them. They were involved in some of the world wars, but not nearly as much as others.
Well, here's the thing. Even the lore of Like, you would think that I would.
Damn it, touchback. Who dat?
I don't know.
It's me.
It's a Cyprian.
Mm-hmm.
It's that guy.
That's Keeps character.
Are you watching the match?
Not right now.
Because we just scored, and it's getting pretty intense. Amazonians versus
Who are you playing
Beastmen.
against?
Huh? Beastmen.
No, I meant player-wise. Are you just playing computer?
Yeah, I'm just playing versus the PC.
No, I had that. I think I actually have that game. I haven't played it.
You probably do on PC.
You playing PS4?
Yeah.
4 thing. You.
Yes! Finally a turnover in my favor.
Boy,
The doctor's
Beautiful
dying,
laugh.
by the way. Let's see. I don't want to blitz, I want to cover you. If I can keep them from scoring for the next 3 turns, everything will be good and dandy. Give dodge. You do have dodge, so there's no point in using that ability. Follow. Stay. We got this. We're gonna win. Sip.
if I have a legendary edition.
You do? Oh, the second one or the first one?
First one.
Okay.
I never played them all.
Yeah, this is the sequel. Yeah. Yes,
this
another
would make
injury. Huh? What'd you say, Sip?
This would make more sense if it was snails.
It was what?
Snails.
Snails?
Mm-hmm.
Why snails?
Because it would explain why they're all moving so slow.
Oh, because someone used a time magic on them and everything runs slower so that people can follow the action of Blood Bowl.
So people can finally understand the action of football. Yep. Still don't know what's going on.
We're trying to get the ball to the other person's end zone, and they're trying to get it into ours. But we're spending our time beating the living fuck out of them and trying to kill them.
This is football for nerds.
This is literally fantasy football. Not that stuff people play with a pen and paper.
I never understood that.
It's basically taking the stats.
Oh, I've been explained what fantasy football is. And then they asked me why I read Harry Potter and play fucking video games, and I'm like,
The fuck do you mean? Why do I do
It's
these
for the
things?
stats.
Yeah, in regular fantasy football, it's just the stats. How well do you think each player that you've picked for your team is going to do in their matches this week?
yeah, what it is you pick a, you and a bunch of your idiot friends get together and have a draft.
Mm-hmm.
You guys pick players, and depending on how they do in their real life team, your team gets points.
Yep.
Well, Bone Jackson always wins, so.
Sports.
Laces out. It's the most I know.
That's the only thing I know.
Otherwise, people get really pissed off at you.
Lace it out. Make sure you hide Mr. Heine. Oh god, that was great, man.
Need high quality water, otherwise the game's gonna be ruined.
Oh yeah, you need high quality H2O.
Mm-hmm.
My mama said.
So it looks like in the Fallout lore, that Canada is part of the United States.
Wait, that we annexed Canada?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It involved both the oil crisis and the war with China, because Alaska was part of the beginnings of China dropping the bombs, because there was a war. There was part of a battle fought Anchorage, Alaska.
Yes, because that's where we mine for oil sometimes.
Exactly.
Did you find the guy in Fallout 4 that's actually an ancient Chinese, like, submarine general guy? Who...
I know what you're talking about, but I have not.
Yeah, you need to find him and do that mission. It's kind of cool, and you actually get the option to kill him.
Yeah.
Why is that? No,
I think his name is General Zhao.
Yes. And General Zhao's chicken.
Yeah.
Zhao. When you say it that way, it's General Zhao, not General Zhao.
He actually gives you a special named weapon. I don't think it's legendary. I think it has a special.
It's. I think it's a shish. I think it's a type of shish kebab.
No, it's a military sword. It's the Chinese officer sword. It's just named something different.
General Zhao's sword.
It's called the Cat Killer.
That poor
No.
cat in the. Oh, God damn it. Stranger Things. That poor cat.
Have you watched that?
We're finishing season 2.
Is it good?
Yes.
Is it something I would enjoy?
Yes. Do you like the Goonies?
Love the Goonies.
Do you like E.T.?
Loved E.T.
Alright. You'll like it.
Okay.
It's got the same feel as most 80s shows, especially where the kids are like the heroes.
Yeah.
It's got that same feeling.
I got a Stranger Things shirt in my loot
Except for the one
last month.
person.
Why, if you haven't seen it?
He gets like one of those loot box things, but it's like just shirts. Oh no!
Why?
It's Loot Crate's shirt. Basically.
But it's taking a gamble if you get a My Little Pony shirt or not.
He gives it to me.
No,
He wears it for the game. He wears it for the game if he gets that shirt.
I've never.
Nope, you're wearing it for the game.
This is the first shirt that I've gotten that I have no idea about.
If you get one, you have to wear it on stream.
If I get My Little Pony shirt, I'm burning it.
No, give it to me. Oh no. Okay, good. Oh no. Okay, good.
What I'll do is I'll burn a shirt that kind of looks like it, and then
Give it to
give
me.
you the shirt.
Hey, we got
That
an
would-
achievement because we won. Well, we tied.
What I'll do is I'll film me opening it and be like, "This is fucking ridiculous," and they cut to outside of my parking lot setting a shirt that kind of looks like it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. You got a free shirt.
I don't know what any of these numbers mean.
They-
Oh, I'm now
What's
level
the
2.
concession stand?
I don't know
did
what
you
that
win?
means. Oh, we tied.
Oh.
The Knobs got 1 touchdown, while the Faceless Mangrove also got 1 touchdown. But we beat the
So-
living hell out of them.
So anyway, from my research, it seems very plausible that we could get a Fallout game in Canada.
Yeah, so I told you, Canada would be the best place to have the next one. They had the ball more than us, but we actually still tied them. I like it.
So are we going like a city everybody knows, or are we? What are we going?
Specifically Winnipeg.
Winnipeg.
Yep, has to be Winnipeg.
You know, I wouldn't mind seeing what Anchorage is like now.
Like what it's like right now? How do I
No, I
level
mean,
characters up?
like after the bombs drop, because I mean, we won in that battle, so it would be highly militarized, but it would be an interesting place to have a Fallout game. But the thing is, I think having a Fallout game in Alaska, you would have to alter a lot of the features. Because I feel like you would have a game that would have to be more focused on survival than searching cities and stuff. Like, you'd still have cities, and I'm sure there are a shit ton of vaults out there.
Probably.
But
It's the only way I can get him to sit still.
My wife's brushing my cat on the back of my chair.
fun.
Yeah. But I think that was a very successful first match of the season.
Was it?
It
I
was.
mean,
We
didn't
tied,
win.
so we didn't lose. So that's all that matters.
You still didn't win, though.
But we didn't lose. And it's a
So?
round robin, so it's not the first elimination.
It
so we have
doesn't
another
matter.
chance.
You gotta win.
Oh, we have another chance. We can play the next one and win that one,
No,
and
you
it's fine.
don't.
Oh, we got 1 point
Gay
instead of 2.
Batman's gonna sell the team.
No, he's not. Although Gay
He's
Batman
gonna-
did
he's
specifically think about selling fucking Scruffy Muzzle. He messed up way too much.
Oh, selling him. Batman's gonna kill him.
Nah, we're gonna. Scruffy Muzzle messed up way too much that last match. But we'll find out what happens to the rest of the team next week. Because next week is when we'll do another match.
They're all dead.
They're not all dead.
When do soccer games usually happen?
I don't know.
Whenever
like,
you
what
put
day-
it in your computer and play it.
What day of the week do soccer games usually?
I don't know. You could like look it up and find out. Like,
I don't want to do that much at work.
so the stream's not over. I'm gonna keep playing some games, but I'm going to close the stream, reopen it, so that I've got 2 different files. And our team
You should
value
pl-
went up by 120 stars.
You should play Fallout.
Nah. But I'll be right back, and thanks for everyone who's watching on YouTube. Next week should be the upload for week 2.